Hello gang, hi everybody out there. So people are asking me about what can I do to touch up my roots while we're on quarantine. All right, so I too suffer from a little bit of gray hairs around those edges. So I want to give you guys 3 different products that I use to just show you how we can rectify the situation temporarily. Now I don't want you to go out here trying to like do major color or anything like that, but I do want you to have a temporary situation to rectify the grays that's kind of acting a fool up here. And most of the time we're dealing with that hairline, like it's like the first thing that shoots out at you. So I want to talk to you about a few products that I use that are really great, gentle on the hair, and it hydrates and nourishes the hair at the same time, where you're not like using permanent color, high volume, and drying your hair out and trying to do it yourself at home. So, number 1, I love Clairol's Gray Busters. Like, it is one of my absolute favorites. There are many lines out there, but one of the things I do want to recommend, if you use any brand or any line, go with, when you're trying to cover grays, go with the ends. Okay, so that's 2 3 4 7 Right now I'm looking at a Gray Busters 10 for those women out there who are sort of like a lighter blonde color, but they still want to cover that gray, but they don't want to darken it too much. That 10 is really great for that. It's not an NN, but it's definitely an N. But then we can drop down to the 2 Ns, and then we can even take it a step further, going in that middle, which is a 7 This is a Gray Buster as well. These are great, and what you're going to do is mix them equal process in your color bottle. Make sure you go get a color bottle like this. All right, you're going to mix up 10 volume, so it's equal process, right? So let's say this bottle is 2 ounces. So you would take it up to the 2 ounce, pour it in here like that. Then you would take your peroxide and pour in another 2 ounces. So you would have a total of 4 ounces. Now, if you're just doing gray touch-ups, you don't need 4 ounces, right? You only need maybe 1 ounce each. So you would do 1 ounce of this Gray Busters Clairol, and you do 1 ounce of the 10 volume. Now you're only doing 10 volume because it's literally, you're just trying to create a semi-permanent, okay? You don't want to get into doing too much. You don't want to alter what your colorist or your hairstylist is doing. So you just want to keep it at a level, all right? Number 2, you're going to need these 2 products. Now, you just want something that's just right out the bottle, no chemical, no harshness. This product is really great. This is the Beautiful Collections by Clairol. Again, I'm going to go with the ends. All right. It already has a advanced gray solution mechanism that's built into the product. So when you put it on there, it squirt right out the bottle, small sections all throughout your hair, really small sections, because the gray hairs are so rebellious. You know how they are. And make sure that you just paint all around your hairline and you just part all in here. You can go maybe 5 inches back because that's all you're really gonna see. If you get gray hair around the hairline, you could do your hairline as well. But the Gray Busters, the Beautiful Collection, is definitely a collection you want to pay attention to. All right, so you want to go right there. And what I do love is they put the colors right here on the front so you can sort of see. Now, if you want to be even more temporary, what you might want to try is the Magic Spray. I love the Magic Spray because just like here, you can see up here at the front of my hair, from the product turning white to my own personal gray hairs. I'm just putting a little oil on here, right here. It's a little light skin up there, right? So what I want to do is go in through here, and I'm going to hit those gray hairs. You see them? You see them? You see that? And then I'm going to hit right here. And then I'm going to hit over here. And the key to it is just leave that sprayer maybe about, if you check, I'm going about 5 inches away, okay? And spraying, all right? So, and then if you get anything that you feel is too dense, you just go through with your brush and you just smoothing it on out, right? You go through with your brush and you just smoothing it on out. And that's how you rectify that. And that is the Magic Spray by L'Oreal. Great product, temporary. I like to go with the lightest one because, and see, this is the medium brown because I'm jet black, but when I'm lighter, I go with the lightest brown. It's the lightest brown, okay? And then last but not least, I am gonna show you guys something really fun. This is a friend of mine's fiber spray. This one is really good. And you basically can go in here and just, you see, if you notice, see how it just went in and made it a little bit darker. And basically this is hair fibers. If you notice, you see how it's just filling in little parts of your hair. All right, and you see it gets a little splotchy, so you do have to watch it, but you can take your brush and brush that in as well. I see a few little fibers on my face, so they have a comb that you can use to sort of block that situaciones. Like if you want to take your comb and put it here, and that way you can just really focus on the areas that you want. Okay, and that's that hair fibers. A lot of guys use that, barbers use that, and that whole bit. And then what you really do is you spray it first and then you put the fibers on because the fibers will stick right where you want them. All right, so those are your 3 products. I got brown spray all over my face. I'm gonna make sure I wipe that off, but I don't want to do that yet. But those are your temporary products for color or gray. You got 4 of them. You can have the hair fibers, you have the color spray, you have the Beautiful Collections semi-permanent, straight out the bottle, no chemicals, no mixing together, anything, super easy. Sally Beauty Supply sells these, or your local beauty supply stores, your neighborhood beauty supply stores. And this is the Gray Buster collection, which is a little bit more permanent for those who have that really resistant gray hair, okay? These are, mix this with your 10 volume, and voila, you got it. So the things you're gonna need. You're gonna need some gloves, people. Don't forget to get you a set of gloves. You're gonna need a plastic cap too, so that you can let it, activate with your plastic cap. You're not getting it everywhere. It's not leaking on your shirt or your clothes or anything like that. You might wanna get you some makeup remover. I'm gonna try that right now. I like these because they're great because they're pads and they're super easy. I'm gonna just wipe that off gently. A little area right there. You know what I'm saying? These are just makeup wipes. These are great. I wiped off a little makeup, and I wiped off some color too. These are awesome, and they're just easy. Pull them right out the thing. Or you can use, right at Sally Beauty Supply Store, you also can get you just some color remover. You squirt that on your cotton, and then voila, you wipe. All right? So there you have it. All things that you can use for temporary gray coverage. All right? I hope that was helpful.